My bad. All right. I'll start over. My bad, folks. Yeah. So this one I wanted to do a little bit earlier because I've been doing them kind of later in the day. I've been doing them like kind of at night, so to speak, at least as far as nighttime here on the East Coast of the United States. So I wanted to do one a little bit earlier. I also did finish recording my day 3 video. So my day 3 video is going to be out in the next few hours or so. I still have to edit it and send that out, but I wanted to do the stream before, so then you guys could ask me any questions you have or anything like that. It's only going to be an hour-long stream, but I did say we're going to stream every day, so we are streaming every day. 3 days in a row. Actually, it's probably longer than 3 days in a row. But yeah, I still make videos. I'm not just becoming a streamer, I promise. But yeah, we're still working on some other videos. I still have to review the Intrepid, so definitely we're still going to be making some videos. But right now we're just trying to focus on IAE and getting that stuff out of the way. If you didn't get a Hull E in the 11 a.m. sale at 7 p.m. Eastern time, they will be selling it again, and again at 3 a.m. tomorrow, again Eastern time. So if you didn't get a Hull E, you still have a chance. Now, one of the things about the Hull E that I want to talk about immediately is that don't forget that the Hull E, the Hull D, all of the Hull series are supposed to be modular, which is something that a lot of people forget. I forgot it, but those ships are supposed to be modular, so you're supposed to be able to mount weapons to them and all types of other stuff. Who knows what else you'll be able to mount to them. So do not sleep on the Hull series. Don't think that it's just some cargo ship. It is a modular ship. Let's see. All right, so, we got a bunch of people hopping on. What's up, Legitimate Leader? What's up, Citizen Ninja? Meat Salad, Falcure. What's up? What's up, Stuffed Avocado, Loomsay, El Smuggy, Equinox, what's up? So, if you're wondering if I was able to partake in the Save Stanton missions yesterday, I could not. But this time, it was not my fault. I could not log on. I tried logging on multiple times, and I could not log on. So, it was not my fault. I tried. I tried to do Save Stanton. I could not log on, and I did not have enough time to continue trying. I tried for, I think it was 30 to 40 minutes, and I could not log on. So I ended up spending the entire night prepping my Steam Deck. And by the way, yeah, the Steam Deck is awesome. Oh, shout out to the dual streamers. You know, I always got to shout out the dual streamers. My bad. Yo, everybody, if you're dual streaming, much appreciated. I need all the dual streamers I can get. If you can't dual stream, that's okay, but it's always appreciated. And of course, if you dual stream, make sure you're leaving messages so that you qualify for the prizes, because on YouTube, we give away a skin every month. And then on Twitch, we give away a a ship or a vehicle every month. We try to stick to vehicles because we give away ships on the main channel on YouTube. So I try to stick to vehicles here. You know, try to get people. I think now that we know how the game is going, I think that's kind of where we're going to be. Thank you, Sudopian, for the subscription. Clap it up for that. So again, we're giving away the Argo CSV SM. That's what we're giving away on Twitch. So in order to qualify for both, you have to leave comments on both, and make sure that you leave the comments kind of spread apart. So, you know, I know it's not just like 1, 2, and then that's it. And it's actually better to leave the comments more spread apart, or just keep commenting, whatever, you know, just talk amongst yourselves, talk to me, whatever, just do it naturally and it'll work out. But if you're just here for the prizes, which is perfectly okay, make sure you leave them spaced out, because if you just put them next to each other, that's going to limit your ability to win. But yeah, I have to, somebody said I need a dual stream emote. I need a lot of emotes. I'm actually at some point gonna take like a few days off just so I can like get to the stream setup I'm supposed to have, because I'm still missing a lot of stuff from my Twitch setup. I'm supposed to have a thing where like the comments pop up right here, and then I'm supposed to have all these stuff that pops up on the screen every time somebody like subscribes, and hype trains start and stuff like that. At the same time, it is less distracting. So, oh, triple streaming! Whoa, whoa, triple streaming. That's I didn't even know that was a thing. Shout out to our first triple streamer, Citizen Ninja. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Our first triple streamer. Loomsay says you're triple streaming soon too. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what was I talking about? I completely forgot. Oh, the ship giveaways. Just make sure you're commenting on both. If you're just talking, you're good. Yeah. Triple streaming. I think what they meant by triple streaming is that they got Twitch on two TVs and YouTube on one. So yeah. At some point, people are just gonna be like, I have my tablet, I have my phone, I have my computer, I have my TV, hey, you watch however you want. You can put it on in every room in the house. All it does is help me out, but I'm never gonna ask you to do that. But yeah, I couldn't even log on. You asked if the mission was bugged. I couldn't even log on. So maybe it was an issue with my computer. I don't know. But I definitely tried to log on. I think it was like 11:30 or 11:45 at night. But it could have just been I needed a patch or what. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't played in a while. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, oh, finally I get to log on and I can't. But it's okay because I spent all of that time. Did I mention how awesome the Steam Deck is? The Steam Deck is awesome. I just got it. I've been playing PC games for a long time. I've been playing video games for a very long time. I've had just about every console that you can name. Yeah. And the Steam Deck is a breath of fresh air. So like, I might have to do like a full-on review on that thing because I've been missing out. This thing has been out since like 2020. I've been missing out. It's really cool. Like, and maybe this is just like, maybe it's just me because I've never had a handheld PC, but it legitimately is like a handheld PC. Like you can do a lot of regular things on it. Now it's Linux, it's not Windows, but so you can't play Star Citizen on it. But yeah, it's really cool. So anyway, I'll stop gushing about the Steam Deck. All I'll say is if you were on the fence, get off the fence. It's awesome. Let's see. Ask questions in the chat. Put question in front of your question, or put question in front of your question, the word question in front of it, so I can pull it out easier. Because I don't want to miss anybody's questions. Let's see. Brotato on the Steam Deck. Okay, I'll check that out. What's up, Deadites? I managed to get the Aegis ships I wanted. Bagged me a Reclaimer and a Firebird. Okay. I love both of those ships, actually. I'm a huge fan. One of the things I noticed, though, the Mirai Guardian, not for sale. But they did, oh, wait. You have a laptop with Linux that can launch Star Citizen. Huh. Oh, okay. It's like one of those things where you have to set it up right and then you can do it. Oh. Did not know that. I did not know it could get it. But it probably won't launch on the Steam Deck. Probably needs a lot more stuff. But I wouldn't want to play it on the Steam Deck anyway because you have to play with the controller. I guess you could. I could do like mouse and keyboard, Bluetooth. Anyway, I don't want to keep talking about the Steam Deck. I do love it though. All right. What else we got? Oh, the Reclaimer and the Firebird. Those ships, the Reclaimer is a massive moneymaker. The Firebird is my favorite stealth ship. It's not my favorite. It's my second favorite. But it's almost my favorite because the Razor EX is my favorite. And I just picked one of those up and I'm so happy, so happy, so happy. I've been waiting because I took it. It's one of those ships that I like it so much that it keeps making its way onto my fleet and then coming off. But this is the final draw. It's officially part of the fleet, so I get to be happy about it this time. I don't have to put it on the chopping block anymore. But yeah, I love that thing. It's okay, didn't miss much. People kept stealing the Idris and messing up servers. Balin Tan, what's up? Oh, nice. Somebody rolled up on the Idris to help while you were doing it. Nice. I'll try again. I'll try again. I don't know if I'll be able to try tonight, but I'll definitely be in the next 3 days. I will be hopping on to try. I should have a lot more time. Oh, I don't know when I'll have a lot more time, but I'll definitely have some time in the next 3 days to try again. And I will try to complete all of them. So, Retaliator, a good solo cargo ship? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Retaliator is not a good solo ship at all for anything, especially cargo. The Retaliator, I wouldn't even say the Retaliator is a good cargo ship in general. The only reason, in my opinion, the only reason to buy the Retaliator is if you're getting the bomber variant or you're waiting on a future module that has yet to be announced, because the other modules I've seen, there's better cargo ships and there's better ships with better living quarters. So to me, I think the bomber variant is the only one that's worth it, which means with both of those. Yeah. Yes, Ark, I am on Team Chaos. The Retaliator can be a little stealthy. I'll give you that. It can be a little stealthy. But I'll say that if you want stealth delivery, you're probably going to be waiting a while for something a little better. But I don't really see a whole lot of need for stealth delivery, because the stealth, like the point of stealth is so people can't put you on their trackers and stuff, right? So like I can't see you, right? So obviously if it's harder to see you, I can't attack you. But at the same time, I don't think the amount of cargo that the Retaliator is carrying is going to be worth the fight for anyone. And most people aren't looking at a Retaliator like, ooh, I bet that Retaliator has some cargo in it. They're more so looking at the Retaliator like, ooh, that thing probably has some torpedoes that will destroy me. I'm going to go this way. So it depends on what you want. What's up, Deadites? What's up? Oh, we got a lot of people hopping on. A lot of people hopping on. This is going to be a 1 hour stream, but we got 45 minutes. So let's get these questions. Yes, I did get the OLED. Yes, I did. Palin Tan. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Let's see. My fleet now: Saber, Comet, Firebird, Reclaimer, Eclipse. Let's see. I'm not a fan of the Comet, but I like the rest of them. I wonder what are you doing in the game, Equinox? That's you done buying, unless Aegis releases another ship you like. Okay. What are you looking to do in the game, Equinox? Let's see. Yep, El Smuggy. Steam Deck is awesome. Let's see. You got your Odyssey Rotten Treats? Nice. Added the tack. The tack is awesome. The more and more I think about it, the more awesome it is. It's a really great all-around ship. I just wish it didn't have the mail slot. Meat salad? I can't talk you out of getting an Endeavor Master set unless I know what other ships you have. I can't remember offhand. I know we've talked about it before though. And I'm not sure I want to talk you out of getting an Endeavor Master set, because I do think, for me, like, I own 3 Endeavors, right? So I might end up replacing one of those with a Master set, just so I have LTI on all of my kit, all of my modules. But I still have to justify that, because that is a much larger expense. So it would be adding, what, $650? So, I mean, obviously I would only do that with credits, but still, I would have to give up another ship to do that, because I'm not spending that much money on the game. So, yeah, it's a talk. It's a talk to have. Let's see. Much appreciation to the dual streamers. If you're just logging on, we got a triple streamer up. You got to ask Citizen Ninja about that. Citizen Ninja's on everything. Let's see. Hoping for the Guardian. Yeah, it's a 4.0 release. The Guardian and the Misfortune are apparently 4.0 releases. There were some screenshots of stuff. I think they showed the Misfortune, but I wasn't sure, because it only had, I thought it was the Prospector. It looked like the Prospector to me. So unless maybe they're doing another Prospector, maybe they're doing that's weird though. Why the Prospector doesn't need competition from its own manufacturer. So it would be weird if it's just another mining ship. So I'm hoping it's a salvage ship, like the maybe a step up from the Vulture, and it's like a 2-seater salvage ship. But it looked like it had mining bads on it. So I don't know. It could have just been the Prospector, and I'm tripping. As much as I want the Perseus, I think Armor Engineering and Maelstrom need to exist first. That's why we got CCUs. You get a CCU, you don't have to actually purchase the ship. Just get that CCU in case it goes up. And then if you end up not wanting it, melt that thing. I love my stealth ships, but the Reclaimer is there for when I want to just chill and make some cash. Exactly. EU is the most stable for Phase 3. Okay, good to know. Because I did try all of them, but still, that's good to know. I did like the video. I like the way that they're covering IAE this year. I think they've been in need of this for a while. Here's my thing about them taking breaks off. You have volunteers, so you don't really have to take breaks off of doing like the Star Citizen thing, Inside Star Citizen thing. You really could just, you could send some shout outs to some content creators. Let us send you some clips of some stuff, and then just do a clip show of content creators and people from the community. And then you don't have to take these massive long breaks off for ISC. You'll always have something up. And plenty of us would just love to be featured on that. So maybe you could do something, I don't know if Jared's watching. I don't think Jared watches me. But yeah, I'm just saying, you could do stuff to where you don't have to take the massive breaks off of ISC. And I mean, even just doing like an org spotlight video or something where, you take maybe a random org and you just be like, look, this is what this org is about. Let them send you in a video, and then, you give us parameters to make sure they have to fit in those parameters and stuff. But yeah, anyway, just an idea. Going on ad break in a minute. So let me knock out some of these Twitch questions. Let's see. Tally is good for transporting high-value cargo because its potential missile complement might discourage. You know what? That's a good point, Citizen Ninja. That is a good point, because if you're carrying extremely expensive stuff, it doesn't carry a lot of stuff, but if you're carrying extremely expensive stuff, I can see why you would want the cargo modules for the Tally. That's a really good point. Let's see. I have an old 315p package with only 4 months insurance. If I upgrade to the Reliance Sin, would it get 10 years insurance since it shows 10 years for the standard ship? I don't think so. You're better off melting the 315p package, getting a Intrepid package, and then upgrading to the 315p. That's what I do. All right. Twitch is on break, so I'll let you guys on Twitch make your questions and those things, and I'll go back to YouTube. Let's see what else we got. YouTube. Ristal got your Endeavor, CCU. That's what I'm talking about. Now you only need 2 more. Hot take. Did not like my Zeus. You didn't like your Zeus. What do you mean? You flew it and you didn't like it? Let's see. What's up, Raygun? We got Endeavor JPEG party. I fixed my Genesis pledge today. I upgraded my C1 to the Genesis, but it only gave me 6 months insurance, so I melted it for store credit and repurchased it for the 10-year insurance. That's a pretty good idea. 10 years is the closest thing you're going to get to LTI. So I think, now if I was doing it, I would start with an LTI ship and upgrade it all the way to the Genesis. This is the perfect time to do it. You missed a few CCUs, but you didn't miss any great CCUs. Maybe a good one, but not a great one. So yeah, I would melt it all and upgrade all the way till I got a Genesis with LTI. That's what I had to do to get my Genesis. So that's just my suggestion, because you could get LTI on that ship. Warden, Eclipse, and F7C Mark II. What I think about your fleet is based on what you're going to do with your fleet, AO1. So tell me what you're going to do with it. Equinox, I mainly do bounty hunting, mercenary. I also do group play with my org. And then I mainly do recon and dogfighting. The Reclaimer is when I'm chilling on my own. Okay. And what was in your fleet? I think you got I saw it earlier. Okay, so you got a Saber Comet, Firebird, Reclaimer, and Eclipse. So the Eclipse is mostly useful against larger ships. The Firebird is stealthy. It's a stealth fighter. You could kill with it, but it's not a fighter. The Saber Comet is, I mean, if you particularly like the Saber Comet's loadout, I get why you would get it. I think I would either get the base Saber or probably a different fighter there. Like, for instance, I like the F7C Mark II better than the Saber Comet. But I mean, if you like the look of this ship and you like it better, because it does seem like you kind of like the Saber, because you got 2 of them. Yeah, that might just be your thing. So yeah, but I like that though. I like it. And yeah, the Reclaimer for when you're chilling on your own. You might want to get at least 1 or 2 people on there. It goes way faster. But no, you can't operate the Reclaimer on your own. I think it's much better with friends though. Much appreciation to the double streamers. What's up, Step Aside? I see you. I want to know more about the Paladin. The idea of an anvil gunship has me excited. I don't know what it will be. It's a weird shape for a gunship. I will say that. If it is a gunship, if that's all it is a gunship, I would be surprised. I have a feeling it's going to have something unique in there. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be something different. I hope it's going to be something different. Prospector with a slightly bigger saddlebag, maybe? That wouldn't be worth it to me. But now I'm finding out that a lot of the CIG folks, when they make ships, they just make what's cool sometimes, and what they can get approved by Chris Roberts, of course. But yeah, I didn't know that was kind of the wave they were on. I thought it was more like, we have to make this ship, but it's more like, we just want to make a cool ship. And now that I know that, I'm probably going to lean back a little bit in my chair when I'm reviewing, because if they're just making a ship that they think is cool, that changes my perspective a little bit. Because, for instance, like the Peregrine, right? I do think the Peregrine is a really cool ship to look at. I just don't want to use it. And that's the thing. But if that's what if that's the thing, if that's what they created, they just wanted a really cool looking ship, and they were like, it's just going to be super fast. That's the only purpose of it. that changes my perspective. And like I said, when I rated that, I didn't say it was useless. I just said it's useless to anybody except racers. Now, some people might use it as an A to B ship, which I did mention in my review. But yeah, if they're just making ships that are cool to them, then hey, I get it. But I always say in my reviews, if you like a ship just because it's cool and you really think it's that cool, you should get it. I'm not the person that tells you not to buy a ship at all and never buy it. I'm the person that tells you a 1 doesn't mean it's useless and a 10 doesn't mean it's perfect. So, oh, we got Twitch back. Let's catch up on our Twitch chat. Let's see. Oh, your 315P has Squadron 42. Okay, I see. I got it. I don't know, though. You might be able to save enough to just purchase Squadron 42, though. If you're going all the way up to a Genesis, Squadron 42 at most will be, what, $60? I'm not even sure it'll be that much. It might be 45. So if Squadron 42 is 45 and you end up saving $70, $80, probably more because you're getting a $400 ship. If you do your CCUs right, the amount of money you save, you could just purchase Squadron 42. But if that's what you want to do. That's all up to you. But I just think you could if you sat on it long enough. The Genesis isn't out anyway, so you got plenty of time to CCU or upgrade up to it. Yeah, you got plenty of time to get that Squadron 42 money out of it. Citizen Ninja's got some really good advice in here in the Twitch chat. Let's see. Imagine you are in a Mirai Guardian and you have to evacuate your ship with the escape pod, and then the escape pod is a Fury. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Except the escape pod. I don't know if escape pods are gonna have jump drives or what. But if they do, I would hope that they have like some small amount of jump drive. So a small jump drive with a small amount of fuel to get you to the planet, because otherwise it's going to be a very long flight. Question, do you know anything random to do as I know there is a wipe coming and feeling kind of meh till the wipe hits? You know what I like to do in the game when I start to feel meh? I like to go and find caves. And I like to go and find like unique stuff on planets, like places I like. Just go and visit locations and walk around them. You'll start to see some like really interesting stuff. First of all, in caves, just walking around in caves or taking a vehicle through caves, and then also just like going and exploring these planets and just going to like you see a point on the map, just go there and check it out. That's what I do. It starts to really set in with you about how great the game is, like how really cool the game looks in general. And yeah, and go screenshot hunting. If you do that, I think if you keep trying to set yourself up for screenshots, it'll create some interesting dynamics in the game. All right, back to YouTube. What we got? Make sure if you have a question, put question in front of it so I can pull it out. We just hit 30 minutes of streaming. We got 30 more minutes. Streaming every day. This is working out, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Shout out to the double streamers. Let's see. You're kind of surprised I'm streaming with the Bears playing? Work before play. Work before play. All day, every day. Yeah. We got to get this work in, man. We got to get this work in. As a SC monthly subscriber, I'd appreciate having more content regularly. I agree with you. So here's the thing. I subscribe as well, but I mostly subscribe to support the game, right? Well, it's partially to support the game. But I do wish they did have better subscriber flair. My only thing is, I don't want the subscriber flair to be anything specific. I just want it to match the amount that I'm paying, because I feel like that's easy for them to do. They're creating digital content. Most people are not subscribed. So why not give the people who are subscribed their full value of their subscription? So for instance, if you're selling a chair and a table, and the chair is, I don't know, $5 here and $4, and like it's $5 for the table and $4 for the chair. So $5 table, $4 for the chair. And so that's $9, right? And if my subscription is $10, I feel like I kind of just got cheated $1. Because like, if you're going to give me those two things for my subscription flair, whereas you could have just threw an extra chair in there, and I'm like, I saved money. And that gives people a reason to subscribe. Now, they've talked for years about making the subscription prizes and stuff better, but I don't see it coming. So I'm not holding out a whole lot of faith for that. But yeah, they could very easily just give you a random skin. It doesn't even have to be a skin you own. They could just give you one. Or they could just give you random decorative stuff, random flair. There's so much stuff in the subscriber box, like old stuff. They could just give you a random thing. It doesn't even have to be a new thing they're working on. Every month that you're subscribed, you get the 2 things that are new if you have the higher tier, or you get the 1 thing that's new if you have the lower tier. And plus that, you get a random skin or a random old piece of flair that makes your subscription worth it every single month. And it doesn't cost you anything, because people probably wouldn't have bought that flair anyway. You giving it to them gives them a reason to be like, ooh, I wonder what I'll get next year. It's like getting one of those boxes. I don't know if you guys have this everywhere that you live, but I know there's this subscription service where they send you like a box of random stuff every month. And it's like you open it up and it's like a little mini Christmas every time you open one up. I never subscribed to it, but I have friends who did, and I would see them get little stuff out of it. I know Scentbird did it, where they send you like little colognes and stuff. But yeah, there's like these little boxes, and they send you little trinkets. Sometimes it's games, sometimes it's whatever. And I think that's a really cool thing to like add into the subscriber idea, is like, hey, you know what? Here's a random piece of flair. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, the tack, and I don't know if you guys were following me. I had this plan where I was gonna go and walk the show floor and include some of that footage in my videos, but then I started to realize a lot of this stuff they're not actually putting on the floor, and I just completely ditched the idea. I'm like, why would you not have an external model of the tack, like an external tour of it? We already know what the external looks like. I mean, it doesn't even have to be finished on the inside. I don't know. It just felt like there should have been more on the floor, and that's why I was like, I'll go the last day or something. That's about it. Let's see. AO1 said mainly focus on bounty hunting, group play, and cargo. And what were your ships? Warden, Eclipse, and you need a cargo ship. Well, I guess you got the F7C, which I think can carry what, 2 SCU? But yeah, you need a cargo ship. Well, you don't need a cargo ship. A cargo ship would be nice if you're going to focus on cargo. You could get, if I'm talking cheap ships, I get a 315P or a Avenger Titan. Avenger Titan or a 350. I think both of those are good ideas just for like starter cargo stuff. And then if you decide you want something bigger after that, you can just upgrade. You know, there's normally something with better cargo every $10 you go up. So if you're interested in buying more ships, because what you have now is perfectly fine. Yeah, if you want to get LTI on that Genesis, melt it. start with a ship, buy the cheapest ship you can with LTI on it, and then upgrade from there. But it does require putting money into the game, so just beware that process requires you to get, maybe it could be anywhere from like a $40 ship to all the way to a $65 ship. So depends on what you're trying to do. Now, unless you're willing to do gray market stuff and get like a $25 pulse off the gray market and then upgrade it that way or something like that. But you could do it on your own without doing gray market stuff, and that's what I suggest because the gray market's risky. I love the Firebird. Firebird's awesome. Oh yeah, the Reclaimer is gonna get a quality of life pass. It's gonna be awesome when it gets that, because it's already a great ship. Yes, if you're waiting for a wipe, work on your flight stick setup and your skills. I like that, Palintan. Wait, Citizen Ninja, you upgraded your Fortuna rover in the Legends pack? Oh, wait, yeah. Why not the MT, the Cyclone MT? Did you already have another rover? Because the Fortuna rover is a little bit more rare, right? So I guess that's the question. Oh, no problem, Deadite. See you later. Uh, yeah, you said you upgraded your Fortuna rover, and I upgraded my Cyclone MT. So maybe you have another rover or something like that. But that's a good question. Citizen Ninja, let me know why you did the Fortuna rover upgrade instead. Let's see what else we got. We still got another 22 minutes to stream. Make sure you put question in front of your questions. Do we expect better war bonds when BIS days and IAE finale? Uh, yeah, I think we probably just it got the worst one today, and in the future, oh, you got okay. I see what you did there. I think we'll get. I think the closer we get to the end, the better the CCUs will be. But I do think I would be surprised if we don't get at least one $50 or $60 CCU. There's always one good one every IAE. I mean, as far as I can remember anyway. But I've only been really playing the CCU game since 2019, so I can't speak for the 2018 and before. Ah, okay. Yeah, the Nomad LTI CCU starts at $65. Okay. Huh. Man, I don't want to lose that Fortuna rover though, but if I gotta, I already have a Ursa medevac anyway, so. Let's see. What do you even get with the subscription now? You get whatever the subscriber flair is for that month. So they create stuff. A lot of the time it's been decorative stuff. And then I think maybe a few months ago, they were doing a few armors and a few weapons and things like that. Is the Chairman's Club not here yet? I don't think so. I think we'll get that in 1.0. I don't think that's a priority at all for them. What do you think of the Endeavor Complete with LTI pack? I don't think it's worth it because I can't confirm whether it comes with the Endeavor the max Endeavor thing with the $1,000 max Endeavor thing? I would assume it does, but I can't confirm that by looking at the pack. So if it doesn't come with the modules, am I just getting a base $350 Endeavor? That's completely not worth it. Now, if you are in need of a Hull E, and it does come with that Endeavor complete pack, like, and you don't like playing the F5 wars, then I can start to see where it might be. And I mean, you gotta be a Mist Glover to get that anyway. But yeah, I can see where it starts to come in handy for you. Gotta have a lot of cash though. That's $5 grand. Woo. All right, Ryan. See you later. Do we know how big the Crucible will be? Very big. It's gonna be a capital ship, so very big. Do I think the repair ships will be done sooner than later? Well, they're working on Misk and Drake next. They confirmed that in the IAE thing. Well, Ben Curtis confirmed that, but he was answering questions very quickly, so I guess we have to take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but he did say Misk and Drake are the next up, so I was wrong. I thought it was Anvil, but I was kind of not wrong because the Paladin is coming out. Well, it's not coming out. They're announcing it. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, they're working on Misk and Drake next. So, and they still got to finish up RSI. So with that, I'm gonna say the Crucible is probably a little bit further away. I would say expect the Crucible after we get the Pioneer. Whenever we get the Pioneer, expect the Crucible to be after that. Because I do think Anvil needs to come back here soon. Because especially with them announcing this Paladin thing, my guess is they're going to want to work on that. Do I think... the Crucible... I do think we'll get the Vulcan, though. I do think we'll get the Vulcan. I honestly think the Vulcan is going to be the first ship that we get out. It's either going to be a medical ship or the Vulcan that is going to get drones first, because I think that's going to be the easiest way. And repair seems to be the easiest drone to do, because repair is like, if you're in the screen, all it does is float over and, you know, repair this hole or take stuff off and put stuff on with little hands. And rearming is literally just like open up a cap, dump in bullets, or take out a charge unit and put another charge unit in for your lasers, whatever. And refueling is simply just find the refuel portion and connect to it correctly. So, I mean, I think repair is going to be coming pretty soon. I hope so. Vulcan is one of my favorite ships in the game. So the quicker it comes, the better. Yeah, I didn't pick up those Nomad CCUs, that Nomad CCU either. But every once in a while, people sell them. So just be on the lookout. People sell them on the gray market. And some people have some that they don't intend on using. So there's that. You might be able to find somebody that's willing to sell you one. Man, I can't remember who did it. I've been given so many things, I'm starting to forget who gave it to me, but I have records of it. It was either Ethnification or ETL and Spades, who both do a ton for this channel, along with a whole bunch of other people. But yeah, one of them actually gave me that CCU, because I was actually considering giving up my my pack, because I was like, I don't know if this 6 months insurance is not going to do it for me. But yeah, they actually gave me one. So shout out to those guys. CCU chain for the Polaris is finished. 55% savings. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. What's up? Crucible is 90 meters. I think it'll be much bigger than that. I think it'll be 150 plus, because it has to be able to fit other ships in it. And I think they're going to go real heavy on that mobile garage thing. Uh, and it needs to be wide enough to fit capital ships because the 90 meters was on the old metrics. Yes, I talked about this. There are if you have any ship larger than a Polaris that is a combat ship, it seems like they're just giving everybody a Polaris. Are there going to be any new starter packages? New starter packages? I would say yes. I don't know if they would be new. I would say there'd be more starter packages. I wouldn't say new though. Oh yeah, my video for my buyer's guide is going to come out after the stream. So give it about an hour or two after the stream and my video should be out. How am I feeling about IAE so far? I'm not particularly impressed, but I'm not upset either. I think the most thing I'm upset about is the war bonds. They haven't been great. They haven't been terrible. Today's was the first one that I thought was bad, but there's always at least one bad one. So I can't really complain yet until I see the second bad one. But the Eclipse one from the other day was like middling because it's a kind of odd one, but it wasn't bad as far as price. What if the Paladin is a ship for combat and repair too, bigger than the Vulcan? That would be nice. I really like repair ships. I actually think I own all of the repair ships. There's only two though. No, I don't have a Carrack, and the Carrack can technically do repair. I do have an Ironclad Assault though, so. But I might end up owning a Carrack. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know why, but laying mines appeals to me. Yeah, I know why. Because you like blowing stuff up. And you like to sit back and watch while other people blow stuff up. Let's see. Endeavor Master Set. All modules is up for sale with LTI. Yep. I think it's worth getting if you have multiple Endeavors. Otherwise, I don't think so. Let's see. Have I seen the repair costs on the Polaris? Yes. It's supposed to be expensive, and it is expensive. All right, let's hop back over here. Do you think they'll give us more info about the Guardian and the Fortuna until the Fortune until the end of IE? I do think we do have a few more episodes. I think they do these episodes every other day. So every 2 days. So I don't think there'll be one tomorrow, but I do think there'll be one on Tuesday. So maybe. It depends on how many other ships they are plan on showing us that they're surprising us with. Yeah, I get what you're saying. The Fortuna rover is redundant. I guess I'm become more of a, the more ships I own, the more I become more of a skin magnet. Like I want to purchase all of them. Do you think any new Origin ships this year? Nope, I do not think any new Origin ships. I would love for them to release a 500 or a 700. I think both, either way, would be cool. But yeah, I don't think Origin's getting any love for a while. But the A90 jump is getting those PDCs, so there's that. The fleet gameplay they talked about in the IAE show. So they did talk about it being kind of a puzzle you have to solve to take down a capital ship, which I love. It shouldn't be just show up and shoot things and bow, boom goes the capital ship. That would be extremely boring. So yeah, you have to take down the shields. You have to take down certain you have to take down the PDCs. You have to open up your window. You have to attack the same spot of the shield to take down that particular section of the shield rather than just shooting at it blindly. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to take down a capital ship, as it should be. You do not want people losing their capital ships just because somebody happened to get lucky with a torpedo. So it should be very much so a puzzle you have to solve, and that's what they're doing, and I am happy to hear about it because I got a lot of capital ships. Let's see what else we got. We got about 10 more minutes, so get those questions in. Make sure you put question in front of it so I can answer it. they'd sell 5 times as many ships if they reduced the prices by 3. Well, I think the idea, I think part of the reason that they allow you to do all these upgrades and CCUs and war bonds is they're gonna give you the ship for cheaper. They're just making you work for it, and I kind of respect that. Like, yeah, this ship is $750, but if you play the long game and you learn how to game the system, you can get this ship for $490, and that's a savings of what, $260. So I mean, that's not quite reducing the prices by 3 times, but that is a significant price reduction. So I do think that's kind of where they're going with it. But another part of the scarcity thing, the servers can only hold so many of these ships, so the prices are. I don't think when they originally anticipated this game, they didn't think a whole lot of people were gonna buy these $3,000, $2,000, $1,500 ships. I think they thought it was going to be rare that people bought those, but it turns out they sell out every single time they sell them. So I think the scarcity part is also like, what can the game handle, at least in the beginning? So I think that's also why the prices are high, because they want those things to be limited. But no matter how high they put the price, people keep buying stuff. They put out a $48,000 pack and people bought it. Now, mind you, most people that bought that were people who already had $48,000 worth of ship, and it was orgs and stuff, but you get the point. I am excited for the Arastra as well. Let's see. Time to go vibe and pyro for a bit. See you later. Melted my game package to get an upgrade off of it, and now it's $10 more, so I'm looking for a starter with LTI for $50. I don't know if you'll get it this time, but if you go and get an Atlas from somebody with LTI, then you can upgrade. So, and this is kind of the game, right? Like, I bought a bunch of those Atlas platform things because I knew I was going to need one down the road, and that's kind of what you have to do. Anytime there's something, this is what we talk about with the LTI tokens, right? We save these for like that one time where it's like, oh, I need to melt this, but I'll lose my LTI if I melt it. So then you start back over with the ship that you had the LTI with, and then you can get back up to where you need to go. We got a more personal question here. Equinox says, what got you started in YouTube and what made you want to do the Before IAE series, and will you do a new series after enough reworks are made? I got started in YouTube because I was kind of looking for a way to talk about Star Citizen and kind of just have a memory of what I was talking about, because I kept learning so much stuff in all these other Star Citizen videos. I was watching Info Runners, I was watching Morphologists, I was watching Board Gamer, I was watching all these people, and I was learning so much, but I was like, my brain can't hold all of this stuff. So it was either write a book, and I was like, I'm not doing that, or like keep some type of video knowledge. And then I was like, well, why not share the knowledge with other people? And, you know, as I'm learning, I can show other people. And then the review every ship by IAE is I wanted to build my perfect fleet. And I was like, I'm going to need to look at every single ship in order to build my perfect fleet. So why not share that experience? Why not go through and review every single ship in the game and share what I've learned or what I think, and share that progress with everybody so they can also use that and be like, well, I don't need to go and review every ship. I could just go watch this guy's. And yeah, I'll redo it at some point, but it won't be like a complete review. It'll be more like an update, or the use cases changed, stuff like that. Thoughts on websites selling ships, and are they yours permanently once you purchase from others? I think you can do it, but the best thing to do is use ships that have verified sellers, and use PayPal if you're going directly to another person. But I have bought upgrades off of the gray market, and I've never had an issue. However, your mileage may vary, so be careful. Always double check, triple check, make sure that whoever you're buying from has sold to somebody else. Make sure you check reviews, stuff like that. Black Friday sales event, that would be awesome. But technically, Black Friday happens during IAE, and they do give you a bunch of war bonds, so technically that is the sale. Space Wolf commercial, yep. Let's see. Origin salvage ship. I don't know if Origin would do a salvage ship. It would be too grungy. I think they're going to do more medical. The most industrial thing I could see them doing is repair. And it would probably be like luxury repair, like high class repair, like F1 car type stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. The BMM has the potential to be the tankiest ship in the game, short of the Orion, Javelin, and Bingle. Since cap components are bespoke, I'm really intrigued. Ooh, where do you get the tankiest ship in the game part from, though? Because I would guess Javelin or something like that, Bingle. Are they going to increase the service size? Yes. Question, do they have Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales? Technically, yes. Actually, no. They don't call it Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales, but they do have IAE during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday time frame. So technically it is. Technically it is. I see those 890 jumps sell out every time. Exactly. They sell out every single time, even without LTI. I wish they had LTI. I would have bought one, but they don't, so I won't. Yeah, brought back memories. I even had posters. What would you consider the best daily ship that has a good pilot DPS, a decent cargo? Would you say Zeus, Connie, Corsair, or something else? The Connie, out of the three that you mentioned, the Constellation Taurus is the best out of those three. It has really good cargo. It has a really decent amount of cargo. It also has 4 size 5s that are all pilot controlled, and a crap ton of missiles. So that's definitely going to be my answer to that question. Collaborating with all those people. I haven't collaborated with Morph or Board Gamer now. I did get to meet both of them. Board Gamer and I actually took the tour together through CIG, so it was pretty cool. It was really cool though to get to meet those folks though, because I think it's like a full circle moment. Like you've been watching these folks for 8 years plus, and now you get to see them in person. I saw pretty much everybody that inspired me to do YouTube. I saw pretty much all of them at CitizenCon. And like I said, I'll be going to every CitizenCon from now on. So if you guys are going, you'll see me there. Equinox says, that's awesome, man. You've been a staple for me. Funny content, but very straightforward and knowledgeable. Thank you for sharing your story. Oh, man, much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Like, every single time I log on here and people log on to watch me, I am flabbergasted. I'm like, you guys are just watching me? But yeah, I really appreciate it. I mean, this community has been nothing short of amazing. Every single thing I do in this community, I feel like I'm being supported, or somebody's helping me, or somebody wants to help me. So it's a really amazing feeling. So thanks for watching. You don't want to get Drake cooties on your Origin. I just got the Star Lancer. Should I upgrade to one of the Hull series ships? It depends. What's your purpose, Leonce the Lion? What is your purpose? Because the Star Lancer and the Hull series are completely different ships. If you have people to support you while you're flying a Hull series, I would say get the Hull series, because then you'll have some defense. But the Star Lancer is more of a you could take it by yourself thing. I still think you should have somebody escort you, but you need less of an escort in the Star Lancer than you do in the Hull. What do I think about? Oh, wait. How would you repair ships in space with repair drones? Yes, absolutely. You would repair them with repair drones. You take your drone, it would fly out to the ship kind of EVA style, and then it would repair whatever is necessary and then come back to the ship to get whatever refill on repair materials or whatever. All right, we are reaching the end of the stream, folks. Get those last questions in. Get those last questions in so that we can We can jump over. We're gonna raid somebody today. We're gonna raid. I don't know who we're gonna raid, but we're gonna raid. I'll hop over to YouTube. If you got questions on Twitch, make sure you pop those in there. And this will be the last set of questions I do, and then we'll hop off. I see a few on YouTube though. Let's see. Do I think the 600i rework is ready? No, I do not. I do not think we'll get that until 2026 at the earliest. I really hope the 890 jump becomes a social hub for people in the future. That's what I hope its purpose is, but I do think it does need a rework because the interior is starting to look dated, and I'm not sure how much fun it will be as a player to use the things on the 890 jump. Let's see. Yep, the Connie would be the choice. Disappointed that the Zeus is very limited missiles. I wish they would just do a combat variant of the Zeus, and I think that's what's coming, and I think that's why it's limited. I do think they'll do another variant of the Zeus because it was very popular. I mean, at CIG, or not at CIG, at CitizenCon, there was a lot of focus on the Zeus, and I know it was like the new hotness, but they even had like Zeus all over the jacket that we're getting. Like, it was a lot of focus on the Zeus, so I would not be surprised if we see one or two more variants of that thing. And I think somebody said something about a Zeus ST, which could be like a racer variant or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more of those. Mad about the nerf to the Corsair? Don't be mad about it. You still got Connies, and now you got the Star Lancer TAC. I think they want these ships to be more. They want a crew to be on these ships. They want crew on these ships. And because they want crew on these ships, they're going to start limiting your ability to just destroy things on your own. I wouldn't be surprised if they added another, if they took one of the size 5 guns away from the Connie in the future. But even 3 size 5 guns is still awesome. But that's where I think it's going. Oh yeah, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. I always forget that you can still like on these live streams. Oh, much appreciation, Atomic Wrath. I just do what I can, and I do it when I can do it. Yep, same here, Drunken Citizen. I am over the Zeus. They can add more. I hope they add one. That's really cool. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Yeah, I wonder if the Pioneer is going to go up this sale. I wouldn't be surprised if that thing jumped to $850, jumped up $100 in price. All right, we are almost at the stream. Drop those final questions. We got maybe like 2-3 minutes left, and then we're going to hop off here. So get those last few questions in. Much appreciation to the dual streamers. We've been doing pretty good with the dual streaming. Pretty consistent, so I appreciate that. Connie getting 4 size 4s? Nah, it has to keep at least 2 of those size 5s because I wouldn't be as impressed with 4 size 4s. I mean, it might get 4 size 4s, but it would drop off my list if it dropped all the weapons to 4 size 4s. Unless my only thing is if it dropped to dual size 4s, like if it was dual size 4 turrets instead of having all the size 5s, I would be okay with that. How much do I think the Terrapin Medical will cost? Woo! With the size 2 bed, I'm hoping it's drops in price to $200. But if I know CIG, it'll be $230 and people will lose their crap. I'm going to get one anyway because I love the Terrapin. It's one of my favorite ships. But now it went from me buying one outright to now I'm probably just going to get a CCU to one and just keep that and slowly build up my CCUs. All right, we are back from the ad break. So let me do these Twitch questions and then let's figure out who we're gonna raid out to because we always got to figure that out first. So let's go to Twitch. And oh, the Astropub is on. Fellow. Oh, well, Loken is on too. But the Astropub has less people watching right now. So we're going to do Astropub. Let's see. Let's get these last few questions going though. And then I'll close it out. Thanks everybody for watching. This is a really good stream. And mind you, these are random streams, so it's always really cool. All right, I see some more questions in here. Where do I think Chris gets inspiration from? I think he wants to build the greatest game ever, and I think he's on his way to doing it, and I think that's where he gets his inspiration from. I think he started out just wanting to build a really cool space game, and then he realized, hey, I have the funding to build the greatest game ever made, and I think that's where he's going. I think that's where he's going. I think he's on his way. So, yeah, we'll see. No Guardian today. Yep, sorry, Drunken Citizen. No Guardian today. Maybe a Lux transport ship for the Zeus ST? It could be. The ST could stand for status. It could compete with the E1. It's just so much smaller. I think it would lose. I think if it was a luxury ship, it would lose to the E1 the same way that the Zeus CL loses to the C1, and where it's just a more. I would much rather fly the C1 than the Zeus, even though it has the more cargo. So 4.0 3 years from now? No, I think it'll be end of this year, January at the latest. So I would love for it to come around Christmas. That would be perfect. Before Christmas, preferably, so that we can play it and not have to choose between family time and playing it. All right, that's it for me, folks. I gotta hop out of here. I have a whole family, I hear, of people that are in this house along with me that I should probably do things with. So we're gonna raid out to the Astropub if it works. Oh, we can't raid to the Astropub because the Astropub settings does not allow for raids. So we are going to raid to somebody else, Astropub, since you want to be like that. We're gonna go to we're gonna go to Saber Fox RP. Saber Fox RP. All right, we're raiding out to Saber Fox RP. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had as good of a time as I did. This was a great stream. I will do another surprise stream tomorrow if you're still listening. So look forward to more streams. We're streaming every single day of IAE. So I will see you later. Thanks again. Peace.